A man who would lead police on a chase that would span 2 provinces and result in an officer-involved shooting has a history of fleeing law enforcement, and he shouldn't have been behind the wheel during an incident on June 5th. Court records show David Frank Burling, 29, has pleaded guilty to fleeing from a police officer at least 2 times in the last 5 years and has done time as a result of the convictions. Burling was arrested by RCMP near Springside, Saskatchewan after a police chase involving both Manitoba RCMP and Winnipeg police, spanning the communities of Winnipeg, Otterburn, and Niverville. Winnipeg police say officers were notified a stolen truck from a rural community occupied by people who may be armed was headed towards Winnipeg, with officers locating the vehicle just after midnight. Police followed the truck for about an hour to a parking lot in Otterburn. The suspect vehicle then rammed police as they entered the lot, with shots fired by police towards the suspects, who then fled. Air 1 followed the vehicle to Niverville and at Drover's Run witnessed the driver flee from the stolen truck and get into another vehicle, which left the area. A woman also tried to flee on foot from the truck but was arrested. Inside the stolen vehicle, officers found a man suffering a gunshot wound and tried to save his life prior to ambulance arriving, but he would die. Burling has fled from police twice before. In January of this year, he was sentenced to more than 2 years in jail after pleading guilty to the offense, one he was also convicted of in May of 2020 after entering a guilty plea that landed him a sentence of more than a year. Court records showing that Burling wasn't even allowed to drive at the time of the chase. Burling is facing several new charges, including assault against a peace officer, possessed property obtained by crime over $5,000, and dangerous operation of a motor vehicle. He remains in custody and RCMP continue to investigate. The Independent Investigation Unit of Manitoba is also examining the fatal use of force. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.